throughout this whole thing, sometimes I really felt that I was reeling her in, and other times I felt like no matter what I would say or do, it didn't matter. I was screwed. So the first couple times, I was only over there kind of to study and be academic once again. But I mean, we'd still make chit chat and things like that. And if I remember right, the very first time I was over there, after seeing all the things that she showed me and things like that, we were studying psychopathology, and we somehow got into a whole religious faith talk again, and learning more differences. And basically the talk went something along the lines of, I believe in God. This is Riley, not me. But I just don't understand. I can't believe in God and believe in hell. And I tried to explain that to her. I said, if there's no devil, if there's no demons, if there's no hell, the point of JC, Jesus Christ, and God is basically rendered obsolete. And I tried to explain that you can't have one without the other. And she got kind of taken aback by that. Her mom practices Buddhism, which I think is really cool and interesting and things like that. But her mom is like, she tries to be half and half, this whole Buddhism like Christian thing. Her mom taught her that God loves all of his children and that there is no hell. Basically, we're all created in his image and you can kind of do whatever you want and we're all going to die and go to heaven. And we had this talk. I didn't yell at her, I didn't scorn her, I didn't say she's going to burn in hell. I just said, look, technically you can't really believe that and believe what it's really trying to say. And so that night was very interesting because yet again, it taught me some things about her, but that still didn't make me not interested in her. Like I said, I didn't really care that we had these differences because it would just be dating. It's like I'm going to marry the girl. I mean, God, I don't know that. Anyway, so that was the first time we hung out. I just went over to her place. I learned that we had more things in common. I got to see, what she lives like outside of school and things like that. But then other times, I would be over there. We slowly started to drink. A couple other times I was over there, we would take her dog out to go to the bathroom and make chit chat. I don't remember all the times, but I've been over there at least 3 or 4 times. And then when she started coming over to my place, that's when things with my residents got interesting. I'm an RA where I live. I have residents from ages all the way from 18 to 26, which is my age. And I just thought it was interesting because after the first time even that she came over here, I had residents come up to me and go, who's that girl I've been seeing you with? And I'm like, that's Riley. Her name's Riley. She's in a couple of my classes. Why? They're like, so that's the girl you've been trying to get with? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why do you ask? They're like, no offense, but when you told me beforehand that you're, macking on this girl and trying to get with her, I painted a way different picture, of who you're trying to mack on. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's awesome. So you're basically saying I was going after a moose. That's great. So I mean, even then, she caught the attention of several of my residents and of the complex in general. The first time she came over,